run in, actually get some content up. Internet's down. It went out. It's supposed to be up like 6:30 yesterday, and they didn't get it back up. So they're not giving us an ETA. But since I'm going to be out running, I'll see if there's any other repair trucks out. So it's kind of my whole area. This whole service provider is down. So I've been filming videos though. I'll put up a bunch of informative since we missed some of the lives I'd like to do. I may just put up 5 or 6 informatives as soon as the internet comes. So yeah, but hopefully it comes up soon. And yeah, and I don't really feel good. Like I have a little bit of a ab cramp and stuff happening today, so I don't know how that's going to affect the running, but I thought I'll just run anyways. I just stepped on a rock and kicked it, so it just kind of flew up. It was kind of sharp, but it happens. The downside to the barefoot. But yeah, if you guys would though, go like and comment under all my other stuff. I want to try to work in evening streams a little better. So I think some of the afternoon ones, it might behoove me to just run them longer. So I might start skipping more of the midday ones. And the reason for that, because the midday ones don't get many views anyways. So maybe a coffee and a longer afternoon, and then work on other stuff between. Yeah, and I might only do 1 or 2 just long lives a day, and that'll give me more time to do other videos. I've kind of scaled those back just to kind of see how it all works out for overall traffic, but I'm hoping that maybe I'll get lucky and the internet will be back up when I get home. It might be far-fetched, might be wishful thinking, but we'll see. I messed a little bit though this morning with some overhead pressing angles on my incline bench and see what I can start doing there. Problem is I feel like even the bit I can almost lock, I just don't have any strength at that angle, so that's interesting. So I might experiment with just the highest possible incline angle as a secondary exercise, but still not quite to that overhead. Might be worth doing. But I did some extra stretches and stuff today, trying to just open my shoulders up. We'll see how it goes. And I can't really read while I'm running, guys. It's an FYI. So if you guys should probably comment under videos if you want to have actual conversations. Now you can't hold the camera still when you're running. I document this for just documentation purposes and content. Deal with it. You have thousands of videos. You have 14,000 videos of the camera still. You can watch those. All right. But yeah, like I said, my side hurts a little bit today, so I don't know how good of a run we'll really get. Why would there be any trees in my running path? Plus, I'm watching where I'm going. I'm not reading the phone. So I can clearly see what's happening. That's why I don't really read much of what's happening here when I'm running. I have to watch for everything. Yeah, plus my fatigue is kind of high right now. So I'm noticing that with the runs. Like all the extra leg work I'm doing, I can feel it. So there's a little bit of a adaptation to be had. I'm seriously considering adding more squat volume starting tomorrow. Much as I like the little belt squats, technically back squats are going to do more for me. Appreciate it, Peppermint. Like I said, I feel like I've got a kind of a little bit of pain, abdominal pain today, so it's kind of not easy to run. But I want to at least get something done. Some of it could be from all the different stretching I'm doing for the shoulders, though. I think that's a factor. I should not have chosen this path. I can't run. I've got to walk to step through all this stuff because this car parked. All right. All right. But I want to at least get a run in. I'm not feeling that great this morning physically, but I want to at least run. I don't want to take off days like that. So a little bit of abdominal pain. I feel a little congested, almost like I have a chest cold, kind of like a minor virus. So we also don't want to overdo it. So, but we want to do something. I don't understand your question, Strong. Yeah, you guys got to remember, I can't really read the comments while I'm running. So just be aware of that. So some of you guys can feel free to answer someone. These questions all disappear on the mobile app. Keep your comments short, right? Yeah, I'm not like physically up to running today. I'm just doing this because I need to get the fresh air and the cardio, and because my internet is still down. I don't see any trucks out here, so I'm not sure where they're working on it, but I know my neighbors at the same provider said they're all down. And it's showing my area. So, based on that last comment, I can assume the last person is a piece of shit garbage thug. If the first thing that pops in your head when you see someone who exercises and runs, if they're running from the police, you're just a scumbag piece of shit who thinks that way. You should probably just die. How's that? Like, you're just a piece of shit. You're human filth. If that is where your brain goes, you're complete ghetto trash. You serve no value to humanity. If that's honestly where your brain even goes. How you like that answer? Like, that's where your brain goes and you see people exercising. You're just a useless piece of shit. There's my positivity for the day. Tough love, coach, is tough. Tough love is coach. Coach is love, coach is life. But I don't pretend to be nice about stuff like that. Like, I don't lie about it. I'm kind to people who are deserving of kindness. I just don't have a lot of use for scumbags. Because that's just, I can't imagine that being your train of thought. Like, if you're not a thug, your train of thought would never be, even as a joke, he's running from the police, right? So you're just a piece of shit. Because normal people don't think like that. They think, oh, he's running to be fit. It's a fitness channel. He's running to be an athlete. He's running for a sport, you know? That says I do midnight carnage today. Because I've got a cold. I'm running and I got a cold. That's why I'm out of breath. Yeah, this is way more out of breath than normal. But again, like I said, I got a little bit of ab discomfort. I'm a little congested. My legs are a little tired. But I wanted to at least run. I don't want to just skip cardio just because I don't feel well. We just get an easier session in. I'm having to scale my volume a little on the lifting. I'm having to be careful of overtraining because of the sheer amount of deadlifting and stuff I do. Right? I have to factor these things in. You know, I get clients and other people are like, Coach is Superman. Like, no, not really, guys. I have recovery limits. I'm human. When you deadlift heavy 3 days a week like I do, there's going to be some fatigue. So you do got to manage all of it, especially if you're going to run and do all this other stuff I do. You know? All right. Just wanted a nice little brief, quick run in. I'm going to head back to the house. So. I didn't see any internet trucks out though. So I'm not going to bank on having internet when I get home because I didn't see any trucks out here. I didn't get any text updates. But I'll put a bunch of content up as soon as everything hits. I'll put up like probably 5 videos and some shorts on all my platforms. Now hopefully we'll do a really long live today. All right, guys, I think that's it for a run. Just a cute little run. All right, so I'm gonna shut this down. Love you guys and I'm out.